Hello, friends, followers, and family, and welcome to this short little episode of GBear's Off-Grid Living. I homestead in the desert, and you'll notice it's April 8th, and it's 81 degrees out right now with only 26% humidity and a 2-mile-an-hour wind. It is just beautiful. This is the weather I like. All right, I want to get out here and do this one really quick and short. As you can see, everything is buried. I got the electrical problem repaired. It was a simple fix, and I've backfilled all of the hole, and you can see it going up into the container over there. And we're going to take a quick walk over there, and I'll show you. I have electricity in the container. My next job, well, I've got it all the way up to the panel anyway, and then I just temporarily hooked a socket on there so that I could plug in. And you'll see I got a couple of extension cords running on the floor here, powering up the stuff in here. And you see my light is flashing there, and that's because my washer's running. And anyway, there's the panel. And you can see I have power in here, and I can go shut this light off so it doesn't drive us crazy, or drive at least me crazy. Come on, there we go. Sorry if that blinded you. It's hard to do with one hand. I had to bring the other hand up. All right, anyway, there's my panel. I got two 20 amperes in there, and I got one hooked up to this little jumper. I use this as a construction jumper on job sites when I had to work outside of somebody's house and they weren't home and they didn't have an outside receptacle. I could tie that into the panel, and I could power my power tools. But now that I'm retired, it's powering my power tools. So anyway, yeah, I got the power all the way up into here, and you can see all the wires coming in, and so forth and so on. So my next job will be to start running conduit along the walls. And then I'll use commercial boxes like this with commercial covers and commercial outlets. That's a stab lock. Oh, these are the ones here. And you see these are, they look like stab lock, but they're not. You put the wire in there and you tighten the screw down on them. So I've got a couple of those that'll go into this one, and that'll give me my starter. That'll be right beside the panel. And then I'll come off of the panel and I'll run conduit along the wall here and drop down and give myself a couple of outlets along the wall here. And I have these big bars that run along here with multiple outlets in them. So I think that's like an 8-footer there. So, and I got another 8-footer on that side. So I got plenty of power out here. And as you can see, everything works. So I've got the power I need to do the things I want to do. I'll get all the conduit running here, then I'll punch a couple outlets through to the outside on this side over here so that I can do work outside. All right, next. I did promise that I would show this, and the sun is almost directly overhead because it's coming up on lunchtime here right now. But I'm going to head out here and show you. There's some of the little yellow flowers. They're pretty much showing their colors this morning. Now come over here to the purple flowers, and remember, the sun is right up overhead right now. So you look at these little purple flowers, and they're looking straight at the camera, and the sun is directly over my head as I'm looking down into this camera. So they're following the sun, and they're a little small right now, although there are bigger clusters. And then I wanted to show you another flower that's been making its debut here, or debut. And coming over here, oh, looks like I got myself an anthill growing there. I'll have to give that some treatment. All right. These flowers close up at night, and then they open during the day. So later on tonight, these will all be closed up into balls or little buds, and they'll be gone. But they're kind of pretty, almost like a daffodil, if you ask me. There's quite a few of them all over the place out here. And then the other one is these little yellow ones here. And I haven't a clue. I've been trying to Google these things and find out what the names of them are. And I'm not getting anywhere very quickly on that. But when I do find out, I'll let everybody know. All right. That's about it. The girls are inside right now. I'm doing a load of laundry. That's the noise you heard when I came out of the cabin. And I need to run into town and get a few things at the grocery store because the sale ends tomorrow. So I want to get the deals that I can. There's some Rolling Rock beer at Stater Brothers is $14.99 a 30-pack. That's 50 cents a beer, and Rolling Rock is a pretty darn good beer. I drank it for years before I switched to Coors Light. Okay, there's my old grapevine that the critters killed on me. They ate the root ball off the bottom, and after they ate all the grapes and the leaves. Anyway, that's the end of that, and I'm going to close this off, reminding you, give me a thumbs up down there, please. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribing is free. It doesn't cost you anything. All you have to do is click on the subscribe button, and a little bell will pop up. And if you click on that bell, you'll be notified of every time I post a new video. You'll get the notification. If you don't want to be bothered, don't click on the bell. Then you have to go check it out on YouTube on your own to see if there's anything new posted. All right. That's all there is to it. GBear signing off.